Hey team, Coach Nathaniel here. So it's halftime. This is one of my inspirational halftime speeches for you. Um, so we've had the first part of your day, and now you've got your second part of the day. And it doesn't matter what's happened so far. Um, we have a second half. That's what I love about the halftime. And like coaches will say, it doesn't matter if we lost the first half. We can win the second half. Even if they were like a team was down by like lots of points. Like in a basketball game, they're down lots of points, but they could still just focus on like, let's just win the second half. Let's just beat them in that half. Even if they lost the game, like it's just a good focus. Um, so this halftime speech is on a certain topic. It's on how to use your own coaching, pulling out your own coaching tricks and using them on yourself. So if you like, a lot of you are very, very good at helping other people. You have lots of tools in your coaching, and you successful in like helping them get results. I am, but we forget to use like these amazing. We have an amazing skill set. We forget to use those that are like so effective on ourselves. And we're just choosing not to, but this is like a reminder that we can choose to coach ourselves. Like if you want to get coaching right now, you can do it. Like, because you can do it in your head. You could be at the line at the grocery store coaching yourself. Heck, you could be listening to somebody else talking and you're coaching yourself in your head. So I do that like all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna list out like some of the like coaching tools that I might use on somebody else that I can use on myself, and then like I'm gonna demonstrate it. I'm gonna do it like live. You'll just see me get coached. So like one thing that like I'm really proud of, like when I work with other people, is I'm like really loving. I'm really kind and gentle. And I'm not going to I'm not going to be like really hard on people. I'm not going to be really harsh or use a lot of like consequences, or put fear in them. So I'm more like, like it's okay and it's validating, and I understand, and I can validate them, and I can understand. And use a loving tone and a soft tone, and bring a lot of gentleness and compassion and sincerity, like I'm sincerely care. So I'm gonna bring that to myself right now. So in any kind of coaching session, the first kind of question is so all right, so what's it about? Like what's the coaching going to be about today? All right, so my thing that I want is to come out of hibernation. Like having I'm in a phase of wanting to like hide and not reach out to as many people, not connect with as many people, to have less, show up less, on coaching. It's less on social media and less on just making offers. And I'm hiding out because I react to lots of different things. Like somebody doesn't want to work with me anymore. A client like said they were going to work with me and then like didn't, or somebody like worked with me for like a little bit and it just like wasn't going very well. And so it didn't make sense to go further. But like lots of long-term clients that like they're complete, they're good, they're moving on. But those kind of things can sometimes I just shut down and I'm hiding. and and I go into the phase of like I don't even want to do anything. And then when I'm not doing anything, then like new clients don't come in, which then makes me feel worse. And then I question like, should I even be doing coaching? Am I even powerful anymore? Anyway, a lot of that kind of stuff. So then it just turns into like, I'm just gonna like skate by. I'll coast with like current clients, which are great. And but I'm not always like in like creation mode. Okay, so Nathaniel, coach yourself on that. Well, like first off, it's totally fine. I get it. Like that is awesome that you shared that. I'm so happy that you have those insights, those realizations. Like you're very insightful. You really understand yourself. You're being very honest. You're having a lot of introspection. You've got a lot of things going on that are well. So you're like doing a lot well, and it's like, but it's okay that you've like fixated on maybe things that you don't do so well. And you know, like the hibernating is very common. It's like you got something that is universal. It's like a very universal thing, right? There's nothing wrong with you. Just want to remind you, Nathaniel, you're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. You're an awesome person. You're very lovable, even in all moments. One of my other techniques I use on clients is I can be very, very encouraging for them to look at what's going well. Like let's list out your strengths. Let's list out your gifts. Let's list out like how you're doing a lot of things right. So I'll do that right now. Well, you know, I said I was hiding, but then like, I'm also not hiding. Oh, interesting. Right. So like sometimes there's like, when I'm in client mode, like I might just exaggerate or say things like, I'm not showing up anywhere. And then, but the coach will call it out. Nathaniel, is that really true? Is it really like, you know, how have you been showing up? In what ways have you not been hiding? And they're like, oh, well, I did like schedule a coaching session with somebody, like a new person, for later today. I have been like, I did like 3 videos like very recently, like last week, recently. I've been doing videos, which is like the opposite of hiding. Not like before that, I was actually like doing a lot of just posts. And now, but actually lately, I've been doing a lot of videos. And I'm doing both posts and videos. And I put some offers out. Like they're on my Facebook page. Like you could see them. So that's like the opposite of hiding, right? It's like I'm being transparent. Like you can see like what I charge and how much how much it is and what it is like to work with me. So it's there. And then, so I guess I'm not like hiding as much as I can. And Nathaniel, have you like been showing up to like coaching sessions? Be like, yeah, actually I have. Like I've been showing up like and getting coached by other people. I just had like a very powerful coaching session as part of a group. But before that, I had a one-on-one coaching session that was like super powerful. And it's like I'm showing up there. That's not really hibernating if I'm like doing that. And there's some like Facebook groups that I'm part of that like I'm showing up and sharing what's going on with me. So that's like the opposite of hiding. So that's already making me feel better. That's like making me feel better just noticing that I'm doing better than I think. And Nathaniel, I could also ask myself, Nathaniel, like, are you getting like wins? Are you? Yeah, a client just renewed. just yesterday, they were like really happy with the coaching so far, and now they want more. It just happened. That's a win. I'm having like wins, like not just in business. I'm having wins in life. I feel like I've really showed up as a father. I've been like like my sons. I have two sons. One of them was like having a hard time lately, and I like really showed up and was there for him. Went on a car ride, talked with him, took him out to lunch. I'm actually really proud of myself. That's like a big win. Bonded, sharing things with me, opening up, feels comfortable, trusts me. That happened. That's a big win. So I could keep going on and on and on, but that is some of the ways I coach myself, like just that. I don't even need a plan. Don't need a strategy. I just like raised up my level of, my vibrational level. I go up what Abraham says the ladder, like it's an emotional scale. Go up from like fear and depression all the way up to joy and passion and wisdom. And so you're like going up, So I was doing that. I'm like, that's great. So I could do these little tiny mini sessions with me throughout the day. So you can steal these, you can do these, you can give yourself love. You can have yourself look at what's going well. You can see if maybe actually the opposite of what you thought is happening. You thought you're hiding, but you're actually like in lots of ways showing up. You thought you were not confident, but in lots of ways you are being confident. I'll do one more example of that. Because sometimes I'll say, I'm not confident. I'm not showing up confident. But the coach me be like, okay, I'm going to challenge that. Let's look at how actually you are confident. Can you scan for any times you are confident? And be like, I can't say that I wasn't, when I was in my improv practice, I'm pretty confident showing up in an doing improv games. Working with my improv troupe, I'm pretty confident. It's like, were you nervous going into it? No. So, That's an example. But like, you could also be like, Nathaniel, what about, I bet you were, that was when, that was last week. That was a week ago. I think you were confident, displayed confidence before that. Yeah, I mean, I was confident in the coaching session that I just had. I show up as a confident coach. Right. I like, even if like 5 minutes before that, I was having some insecure thoughts, it's like I pushed, like separated those away and then just focused and my confidence came out. So I'm like, oh yeah, and improv is coming out and coaching is coming out. Um, I'll tell you another like cool moment. So I found out. So I'm in a Shakespeare company, and I do like a couple Shakespeare plays a year. Last year I had like 2 lead roles in both plays. And so I found out what the play is we're doing this year. It performs in June. It's the Comedy of Errors. I don't know what part I'm playing yet. All I know is that's what we're doing, and I'm not guaranteed a part. But see, this is where my confidence has already come in. I'm assuming I've got a part. Oh yeah, she'll cast me. The director will cast me. I'm like just automatically assuming. It's that she could go in a different direction this time, but I'm like, nope, she'll put me in. And not only that, just put me in it. I also have confidence I'm going to get one of the really good roles. I'm going to get one of the really good roles. I'm already confident in that. So that just happened, and that's a way I'm showing confidence. So even when you're feeling insecure and not confident, you can ask yourself, how am I being confident? And then you think of it, and then you're like, oh yeah. And then it's like, all right, you're already starting getting body language that's different, and you're getting relax. You can relax, like you can feel tension like going away. And you can feel like in your body, it's like, ooh, like, I don't know, like I get the sensations of confidence. I can like feel them. I can feel them in my arms and my chest, like I lifted weights or something. So anyway, you can try this on yourself using those techniques. It doesn't really matter if you're done this with other people or not. You can start coaching yourself now. To recap, you can bring love to yourself. You can be gentle and compassionate and validate and use a really like loving tone and not get all like, come on, work harder. You could be like, no, you can be really like when you're talking to yourself, it's like a hug. It's like a hug. You can like really bring it down real low and be like, Nathaniel, you're actually doing like a really good job. And it's all right that like you have that fear, like I totally understand. And yeah, so what that you did that? So what that you slept in? Like, I get it, I understand. It's cool, but it's not like, come on, man, get up. You need to like not do that anymore. You can bring the love in. So that's one technique. The second technique is challenge the things that you think you're doing. Like I don't think I'm confident. You can challenge that and say, I do think you're confident. Let's look at how you've been confident. And the third thing is you can really like list the things that are going well, like what you're doing right. You sometimes think like you're doing everything wrong, and then that as just a way of coaching, be like, let's just do this. Like, let's list things that are going right. Let's list our strengths. Let's list our gifts. Like, just go over them again. You're artistic, you're creative, you're funny, you think out of the box, you're compassionate, you're laid back, you're fun. Like, go back to all the gifts. Just list them out and you feel better. All right, those are the things to do for yourself. And you will motivate yourself and inspire yourself. Go out there and win the second half of your day. Let's finish strong. You could have a bad morning, but your evening, you're going to like rock it. You're going to kill it. You're going to go to bed proud of yourself. All right. Talk to you later, team. Love you guys.